Hey, what's up, everybody? John, Wade Boggs fan here. It is Friday, the end of a work week and the start of another weekend. Hope everyone has some fun plans for the weekend. Take advantage of some of the last few days, technically, of summer. I know some of you maybe on the West Coast are still dealing with the fires out there. My thoughts are with you, and I know some of the Southwest are dealing with really hot temperatures out in the West as well. So, but for other parts of the country, hope you're able to have a nice weekend coming up here. The title of today's video is The Struggles of a Player Collector. So this is going to be slightly a bit of a not quite a rant video. Don't worry, I do have some cards to show off at the end here. It's not just going to be talk, but and this has nothing to do with the state of the card market and crazy prices and things like that. That this is struggles as a player collector finding cards, and it does have to do with supply and demand, but not quite into this whole recent stuff about prices are out of control and stuff like that. It's just well, I'll explain here. As you know, I tried to keep a master checklist of Wade Boggs cards because that is my player collection. And last night I was doing some updating. There have been some recent set releases that I didn't have in my checklist. So I went through and entered in all the new Wade Boggs cards that were out there. And I added some Topps 5-star, some Topps 206, the new, I guess it's direct through Topps Online, the Series 5 that is just coming out, I guess. Boggs is in that. Panini Immaculate, and Leaf Superlative Sports. And in total, there were 78 cards in those 4 releases, 78 Boggs cards added to my checklist. And going through them, they're almost all serial numbered. All but 6 of those 78 cards are serial numbered. And the 6 cards that were not serial numbered are all from the Topps 206 set. So Topps 5-star, everyone serial numbered. Panini Immaculate, everyone serial numbered. Leaf Superlative Sports, everyone serial numbered. And then I started looking at the serial numbers. Out of the 78, 34 of them are one of ones. 20 of them had serial numbers between 2 and 5. 69% of those cards I added to my checklist are serial numbered 5 or less. Some of them are autograph cards, autograph relics, patches, buttons, tags, you name it. Anything to have a low print run, super rare. It's frustrating, and this isn't a market or anything against the collectors or buyers or flippers or breakers. My rant, so to speak, is on the card companies. Topps, Panini, and actually Leaf is one of the worst ones. It seems every Leaf set that comes out and Boggs is in it, there isn't a card that has a serial number greater than 10. I don't know if with the contracts with the players, and Boggs is one maybe that just doesn't sign much. I don't know. But thank goodness I'm not a Mike Trout super collector or Ken Griffey Jr. or Derek Jeter. I mean, Boggs is, he's in some sets and stuff, but I can only imagine it's probably the Boggs checklist times 3 or 4 for some of those other players. And again, most of them low serial numbers or tough to find parallels, short prints, and all this stuff. And granted, Boggs is a retired player, so the new releases that come out, he's not going to be a base card in a set. He's going to be in an insert or a short print image variation or a game used autograph. Yeah, so I understand that. But there are, some diehard Boggs fans out there. And ones that have just, higher more money to spend on the hobby than I do. So it's frustrating for me as a player collector to see, hey, here's a card, boy, that'd be nice for my collection. It's serial numbered 5. I know I'm not going to win it. I'm not going to win it. So again, out of those 78 cards I added to my checklist, about 54 of them I'll probably never get. And it's my goal is, not including the one of ones, to try to shoot for 75% of the cards made of Wade Boggs. Okay, not including the one of ones, not going really after them and stuff. So of those super rare, you're not going to find, you're not going to get. Try to get 75%. And up until the last couple years, I was right around that 75%. I was there. Now I'm down to like 73%. And it may not sound, oh yeah, you're just 2% off, but it represents about 100, 150 cards that just have become so difficult to be able to get. And the craziness, here's a perfect example. Within the last week and a half, a 2025 star gold autograph out of 20 came up. I'm like, okay, hey, there's 20 of them out there. And I had seen some that had already sold. So I'm like, okay, some of the other Boggs collectors and stuff, got theirs, and, so maybe I had an opportunity. I bid about $36 for it, and I just barely got outbid. I forget if it was a snipe at the end or whether a previous bidder had just put a higher bid in. So I lost it out for like $37. I'm like, okay, no problem. A couple days later, the version out of 40 came up. I'm like, okay, well, double the population. Hey, if the one out of 20 sold, market price, eBay comps, that's what the market's going for around $37. Okay, so that one came up and I put the same $36 bid in. It sold for $66. A card serial numbered twice as much. There was a feeding frenzy on it, and at least 2 other bidders bid higher than me. It just doesn't make sense. It's just frustrating for me. And again, this is nothing to do with all the other discussions that people have been making about, oh, this hobby and the market's going crazy and this bubble and stuff. I don't think that's a factor. I'm not counting that in. This is a simple, basic economic supply and demand. These card companies put out cards with such low serial numbers. When they hit the open market, the demand is here, the supply is here. It's just going to go for high prices. It is. And right now, I just can't compete. So it's frustrating for me. I have sort of funneled that frustration into a different avenue of collecting, which is great. I'm enjoying picking up some vintage PSA cards. I just picked up, there's a nice buy it now on a 78 Lou Brock PSA 8, I think. So I picked that up last night. So I mean, I am enjoying that. I'm still enjoying the hobby, but I don't know. I'm sort of losing. I don't want to say losing interest in collecting Boggs. I'm always going to love Boggs. I'm always going to collect Boggs, but it's almost come to the realization that my Boggs collection is just not going to grow much unless some things change. either I get more money somehow to be able to spend on the hobby, and can say, okay, I'll throw in a $75 bid on this one card that normally I wouldn't bid more than 37 bucks on to try to get. I don't know. Right now I can't do that, because if I buy one Boggs card for 75 bucks, I'm tapped out for a while, that I can't buy anything. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I just know that my Boggs mail days are going to be fewer and far between, I think. And maybe that's something I just have to live with. But I would be interested to hear from other player collectors. Are you finding it hard to keep up with your PC? Are you experiencing new cards that are coming out that are so rare you can't go after? I don't know. I don't think I'm unique, but I don't know. I would love to hear your comments out there on what you're experiencing. So with that said, I've rambled on enough. I've got it off my chest for now, I guess. So I did get one Boggs card in the mail today. It is an older one from 2004, I believe. 2004, 2005, I'll have to check. It's a parallel version of a card, but I needed it in my checklist, and it didn't cost me a lot. So that was also good. And as in my last video, I showed off some rookie cards that I was going through my collection, trying to organize it, my non-Boggs stuff. I found some pretty good rookie cards. So I thought I would just show off basically some cards of Hall of Famers that I'm trying to set aside and say, hey, here are my Cal Ripkens and Ken Griffey Jr.'s and so on and so forth. Not every Hall of Fame or star card, but just ones that I'm interested in, organizing them separately. So I just went through and picked out just a handful. Some of them are inserts. They're nothing high dollar value, but I just love the designs of them, so I thought I'd show them off. So I'm going to turn the camera around, show you my one Boggs card and a couple Hall of Fame, I think they're all Hall of Famers, maybe a current player or two, cards in my collection. All right, I'll start off with some of the star cards that I found in my collection. Starting off with this neat Topps insert of Reggie Jackson before they were great. Love the design of that card and the image. It's a nice thick card. Here's the back of that. One from another Topps insert, the Elite, Lou Gehrig. And look at the thickness of that card. It's just a base insert from Topps flagship. I forget what year or series, but it's hard to tell. But it doesn't matter. It's just a cool looking card there of Lou Gehrig. Here is a cut to the chase insert of Babe Ruth. The shine there, the die cut. Really neat card there. Then this is the Greats insert, again from a Topps flagship product, Hank Aaron. Again, a thicker card there. I like these types of inserts that Topps puts in, especially of Hall of Famers and stuff. Now here's a blast from the past. I have no idea how I came up with this. 1988 Pacific, I believe. Baseball Legends of Hank Aaron. Nice image of him there, and you can see the Brave logo on his jersey. Basic back. Then this one, I think this was from 2015 Panini Donruss. It's a Donruss Preferred Grandstand. Just, I don't know, just a nice foil looking card. Not really like a refractor, but I don't know, just Neat card. Then from Topps Museum Collection, this neat Ty Cobb. Love the image of him batting there in the batting stance. Then another one of Lou Gehrig. And these are nice thicker cards. Here's one from Upper Deck Gaudy Baseball. And it's a Ken Griffey Jr. Pretty cool. And as an insert to that set from the Gaudy Heads Up, well, actually it's not an insert. It doesn't look like an insert. It's a subset within the set. The Heads Up version of Babe Ruth. Pretty cool. Then we have from Stadium Club. I'm not sure which year. It's hard to tell. But anyway, I love this image of Ted Williams in the clubhouse. Stadium Club always has such great photography. Here is a Donruss Diamond Kings insert. DK Originals. Cal Ripken has a, I don't know what you describe of it's the feeling. It's like a canvas. There you go. It has a canvas feel to it. But neat insert there. I remember pulling this from a pack. It's, I don't know what year it is. 2016, I think. And it was the 65th anniversary. I pulled, like, oh my gosh, I'm Mike Trout. I'm like, oh wait a minute, no, it has, like, I don't know why I was thinking it was his rookie card, but it's the reprint, the 65th anniversary. I don't think this, well, it's a Mike Trout, so it has some value, but I mean, I don't think this is super valuable. It's just a reprint of his rookie card. So that's maybe probably most likely a future Hall of Famer here. But here's from Topps Gallery Masterpiece. Love this card of Ken Griffey Jr. Then we have another star here. I ended up finding this one. I think this is Mookie's second year. This is from 2015. The Future Stars, but it's a foil version. So again, I don't think it's worth that much, but it's just a cool Mookie foil shiny card. Back to some Hall of Famers. Another Topps flagship insert. Gallery of Greats. Babe Ruth. That shiny foil in the back there. Cut out, if you can see, it's framed. Neat card there. And here's another insert from, Topps. Okay, maybe 2016. I'm not sure. But baseball royalty, Derek Jeter. You can see there the foil's not raised. It's flat, but it looks like it's like a 3D. And again, a thicker card, Derek Jeter. Here is a insert, and this may be Bryce Harper, maybe from his second year, I want to say that's 2013 or something, I'm not sure. But it's an insert. I think it's the mini basketball from, not sure if that's Heritage, Topps Pro Baseball. I'm not sure what set this is from, but it's that like mini basketball insert there. Just thought that was neat design. And the last one, again, going through, and I think this is the only card I have of him. Again, I don't collect many other sports than baseball. I have some, but I have a LeBron James Court Kings. Again, I looked it up on eBay. It's like $1 or $2. It's but you never know. In PSA 10, it could be a $60 card. But anyway, I have a LeBron James. It's just a basic insert. It's not even a base card. But anyway, I can say I have a LeBron James. All right, now to the one Wade Boggs card. It's from 2004, Throwback Threads. Century Stars has a nice little foil shine to it there. This is the Spectrum version of the base card, and it is serial numbered to 100. So that was my lone Wade Boggs pickup. And we'll end with that. And this video has gone on probably long enough. If you stuck around, really appreciate it. And again, hope you guys have a very good weekend coming up. I may be back on. I'm not sure if I'm going to post anything tomorrow. Maybe on Sunday. We'll see. But I hope everyone has a good weekend. And as always, thanks for watching.